นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะพุทธังธัมมังสังฆังอาจาริยานังอุปการังนัมสสามิขอโอกาสครับ Good evening everyone. And again I'm sitting on this chair, the big chair. If you sit in this chair, that means we need to do something higher or different from the people in our group, in the monastic members. Every time when we do like this, we need to ask for a chant. May I use this opportunity to share for teaching or giving some experiences? Many times I need to come up to share in this seat without senior monks, and I try to looking for how should I do, how can I ask for this opportunity, and who can I ask for this chant. And I look at a Buddha Rupa, the Buddha statue, and ask for this chant. Or it might be looking to our Kruba Ajahn pictures. And again, a lot of benefit to look at them, what they have done, what they affect to my life and our lives, everyone in this community. They are our teachers who we need to walk, we need to follow them on this path. And what they have done, conversely, what they haven't done. You need to make it clearly for ourselves to practice do's and don'ts. Great teacher of tennis players, when they train their disciples, they always ask them, their students, with 3 questions. First is, what the result of last score? You won or lost? The second question is, what you have done, what you did, and you gain that result. You can win, you can you lost that point, what you have done. And the last question is, what you gonna do in next time if this situation happen again? 3 questions to let their disciples to contemplate on actions during the game. It's in the big tournament. And after that, it will become behavior of that tennis players to contemplate and practice more and more. When we choose this monastic life, or you try to be somebody to practice, follow our teachers, follow the Lord Buddha, even all of them has passed. Why we keep following them? I want to reflect on relationship between threefold trainings: Sila, Samadhi, and Panna. As you know, as somebody knows about this already, Sila is moral conduct, precepts, or rules. Personally, I'm not sure about the meaning of rules in this context, because it's like to control you something. But in the precepts or moral conduct, it means the way we need to we try to practice, and we accept that, bring that to practice to improve our behavior. Samadhi might translate to the concentration or singleness of mind. And the last is wisdom, is Panna, right? Wisdom or understanding mind. The link between 3 of these is quite interesting for me. Sometimes we think it's a step by step. It's Sila, Samadhi, and Panna. By sequence, we couldn't separate 3 of them apartly. It's like today I want to practice Sila, tomorrow Samadhi, and the day after tomorrow is Panna. You couldn't do like that. It's quite how we could do that if we separate. To look in close up to the link between Sila and Samadhi. When you need to control your mind, it's quite hard to control your mind completely. You need to use something to be, it's like a vehicle, it's like a practice field. That is our body, physical and verbal. We use that to practice our mind. And you promise to yourself, you commit by 5 precepts. To abstaining from killing living beings, abstaining from stealing, abstaining to sexual misconduct, abstaining from lying, abstaining from consuming drink and drugs. that help to practice our mind. You know the purpose of that, the benefit of do something like that, and you don't want to break any rules. That's the way to strengthening for our mind. And the sense of awareness as the key things to lead us not break any rules, and we can live with people harmless. The way of the way we practice between Sila and Samadhi. And when you practice Sila, you will trust to yourself, and people trust to yourself. You can live in a harmony community. You feel safe, secure. That support you to sitting, support you to sit quietly, cross your leg. No one harm you because you trust others and others trust you. Like Luang Pu-Sha said, and you look after precepts will look after you. One is when I was a junior monk in a forest monastery in my country. One day I woke up in the morning and I feel, wow, how secure am I? No one harm me here. I can leave my stuff in this room without any lock, and no one stealing all of this from me. So very safe in this, even is in forest. In tropical forest, maybe but that feeling is hard to get in a city. Sometimes I feel afraid and fear when the people come towards me in the city, in the big city like Bangkok. Why? Because the sense of who had trained precepts is different. And when the purpose and benefit of Sila is non-regret, you won't be regret because you never do something wrong during the practicing in the 5 precepts. Non-regret. What is the purpose and benefit from non-regret? It's joy. You feel joy, joyful mind with everything. You can see the people, you can smile, you can eat, you can walk. You get that sense of joy. Because you never think what you have done, and what the dangerous, any danger will happen to you. It's not, because your precept look after you. And what the purpose and benefit of joy is rapture. Rapture is the sense of the strong presence of the mind. This is the state of mind that reached to the Samadhi. And when you achieve that feeling, it's guaranteed that you don't want to break any rules. When you get Samadhi and you looking back, what has supported you here. There was Sila in the past, and in the present is still supporting you. And now you know, in the future, if I break any rules, I will feel regret, and I will lose this feeling of rapture. I will lose Samadhi. Samadhi will become to protect, to hug you. Don't want to. If you don't want to lose this feeling of mind, the state of mind, you don't want to break any precept. This is the support each other between Sila and Samadhi. So for the next relationship between Samadhi and Panna, and you concentrating on something, is like you see it clearly. It's like a water, clear water. You can see something inside, underneath the surface of water. And that will let you know about which one is problems. You want to lead yourself out of that problem. What you're gonna do with that? You can see the cause and effect. That encourages you to abandon action, verbally, physically. A state of mind, you see it clearly. That the field of Panna. Panna is understanding. Look it inside. Wisdom can compare the benefits, drawbacks. Right? And more than that, you can see the three characteristics. You can see impermanent. You can see the dukkha. And you can see anatta, is sense of non-self. Because your mind is so how should I say, it's so clear. It's like a field. It's like a screen. It's like a you can see that something is happening in that field, in that screen, and you see it. You can focus on that, and that will show the nature of things. Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta. Anicca is change, right? I'm not sure how to translate the Dukkha, but one of the meaning of that, I really like it, is like Anicca is change, Dukkha is mean have to change, has to change. It cannot stay like keep the same quality of that. Need to change, has to change. And no one can control that. This support the way of Samadhi, support Panna, to be is like a stabilized mind and make it see everything clearer and clearer. On the other hand, Panna will help, will support Samadhi to choose what is the cause, a positive cause that will lead to positive effect, a good effect. For instance, you practice the anapanasati, so training on your focus on your breath, breathing in, breathing out. You know it's the tip of your nose, the sense of the in breath, out breath. And for sure, no one can sit for the whole life. You need to leave that feeling, leave that lesson to do something else. And when you walk out from this Dhamma hall and you meet people, if you try to, I want to focus on my breath, I don't want to get anyone, I want to keep my... people will look at you, it's like, oh, what's that? It's why he or she so straight. What happened to you? Right? I want to keep my focus on this. You go to kitchen, you want to keep my focus. And you bring the prayer. You do something. I want to keep. No. That's the time to change my object. And what will support and will assist that transition. The Panna will come to help you. To okay, now the session of sitting meditation ended, and now I meet people. Maybe it might be good to use loving kindness meditation. And you see people, you smile, you understand, you want to send the feeling of love to people, right? And when you sleep, you go to bed, okay, you send the loving kindness and you cannot focus on your breath anymore, okay? You can contemplate it on the death of this body, death will happen to everyone who was born. Like myself, this body, the last day will come very soon. No one knows about the last day of us, of myself. I will stay in this with awareness. You can adjust my object by your wisdom. It will help you to live this life smoothly with Samadhi. And you won't lose the quality of mind because you understand the situations. Next, relationship between Sila and Panna. How about that? The Buddha said Sila and Panna is purify each other like two hands rubbed and clean each other. Clean each other. For Sila, support Panna. This is become from a link to Samadhi as well. It support each other. It's like we cannot, as I told you already, we cannot separate. It's completely separate. But Sila will lead you to into this part of life, and you can you can choose this way of life. You can choose your friend. A Sila will clarify yourself and group. It's like grouping you to your friends, right? Someone who drink will lead to people who drink. Someone take a 5 precept will lead you to 5 precepts. Someone who take 8 precepts will lead you to the group of 8 precepts. See? You cannot stay in a place that not fit to your precepts. I want to stay this life in 5 precepts. And try to stay between a group of people who drink, who kill something. You cannot stay in that group. Even in that room, you don't want to stay for 1 second. You try to escape that place. Because your mind cannot accept that. If you spend time with them 1 minute longer, it might take you out of the. You might break that rule, some rules. You might kill something. You might steal something. You might do something wrong, lie, harsh speech, idle chatter. You want to drink. Okay, it's a little bit. It's for the for socialize. Okay, for social. Yeah, you drink a little bit, and you break that precept already. You see? Sila will bring you to the group of people who in the same class, same division. But I don't want to say this. It's like to separate our division. It's like, but it lead you like that. For this house, for the house that we live, most of us live in the house, right? It's like you can see the floor separate us. It's like a kitchen, right? People can come. I would be not sure, but who want to go to the second floor? And now you need to take up 8 precepts, and now you get a permission to live in that rooms, in those rooms. Right? You can see that. And the people who you associate with, and they will give you a wisdom, a knowledge to practice, to cultivate wholesome state of mind. As the wisdom will come spontaneously. Sometimes you just observe to them and you learn how to live this life in peace. Conversely, wisdom will help Sila to make it more to make it like special things in this life. I want to use this story to show the example. There was a monk who was living in east of Thailand. It's Iceland, and his monastery is uphill. Is in the mountain, small mountain. And every morning, he needed to walk down to Pintapata to go to Pintapata to alms round. At the end of that road, before it's turned right, there was a hut. There's a gang of teenagers used for drink. And as usual for who drink, it's never ending. In the morning, they drink until the dawn. At the same time of that monk was walking down, and he determined to spend 3 months in that monastery. That means every day he has to get a teasing word or what you call is a heartbeat from that gang every day. 3 months. He told himself, I need to be patient with this, I want to be patient with that, and walk down and take it for 10 minutes. During the gangs, use bad words to him every day, every morning. And he feel upset, disappointed. How should he do? I couldn't do something back to return to them. I want to, and he contemplated about that every day, about 100 days for the rain season determination. And the last day, he understands. And he walked down the hill. As usual, that gang is use the bad words to him. and he stopped in front of them. Who you are talking to? Who you are talking to? And that guy stopped. I talk to you. Oh, that's fine. I think you talk to me. And he walked past. It's like a shock because I talk to you, right? Like that gang is talk to you, and he think talk to you, right? Oh, it's not talk to me. He changed the subject, changed the address. Oh, I think it's you talk to me. And then that teenager was shocked, and the monk smiled and walked. Just change the subject, or the who received that word, who received that conversation. Talk to you, talk to me. No, if you talk to me, I will feel upset more than this. But you talk to you. Who is you? Who is you? No, this me. I think this is very wise monk to and he hadn't break any rules, and he could teach that group with the word they never thought about. It's like, oh, and then confused. That's a success already, right? And wow, this is a panya to help Sila. It's not easy to use this one to understand the situation and change this the way of. I'm not sure how should I do to explain this one. I feel inside my mind, wow. For example, very easy is if some of us go to Bindapata, and we standing in front of the village in a supermarket, and when people come towards us and ask for, what are you doing? It's easy to say to some menu, some cuisine I love. It's my favorite dish, right? But we couldn't because our precept not allowed. How we should use the polite word and go to the point, but it's not. What are you doing? I make myself available to meet generous people to talk to me. What does that mean? What are you collecting? I'm collecting. What are you collecting? Actually, I collect the food, but I have money. Can I offer it to you? Donate to you? No, we're not allowed to receive money. Okay, but you can buy this £5. You receive it in this the supermarket, and you can buy something what you want to eat. No, we cannot accept receive money. That's our rules. Why? This world is too many rules already. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and she or he try to walk past me, and we feel okay. I'm not get food, but I can keep my precept. That's enough, and we have shared some culture, Buddhist tradition to him or her. And somebody come toward me again, and what are you doing? Are you collecting? Yes, I'm collecting. What kind of you're collecting? Food or money? Food. It would be nice. Oh, what kind of food? Please tell me. And again, we cannot go to the directly to what we want to eat. Any kind of food, what you want. Please tell me. I'm blank. Is ready to eat food? It would be nice. What kind of ready to eat? Just tell me. You can tell me anything. Yes. What kind of you want? Sandwich? Okay. That's great. Good choice. What kind of sandwich? Right. But now I get a perfect answer. Okay. After I spend 2 years here. What are you doing? Collecting. What are you collecting? Food? Yes. What kind of food? Okay. Are they ready to eat? Oh, please tell me. I will buy it for you. I will go to. Okay. It's like a meal deal. Finish. Understand? Roger that. About yeah. It's very British. That's a way to understand how to use Panya to protect, to support your Sila, right? And you can use that as completely the holistic practice in the threefold training. It's not easy, but it's not hard. We can try that, and we can practice on that. That's why the Lord Buddha taught us. If we couldn't do some kind like that, He wouldn't teach us. Because we have a potential, we have an ability to practice on that. That's the reason He trusts on His disciples, not for monks or nuns, but everybody is like a layman, laywoman. In this whole world, it's not for Thailand or in the UK. For people who have the body and mind, they can practice on this field. And it's almost end of the winter retreat, or who's from the outside. Come to join us every time you feel free to be here. It's time to ask yourself, it's like with 3 questions. Okay, was this season, was this winter, what you gain on this from this period? You abandon the unwholesome acts, cultivate wholesome acts, and purify your mind or not. If it's not, right, what you should do after this? What should you do after this? It's like every point, every score of the tennis player that compete in this tournament, in this life. And I hope you all can reach the higher state of mind and be achieved and will practice in the this winter retreat, and this I think is the suitable time to end my talk.
Let us chant the verses of sharing and aspiration. Through the goodness that arises from my practice, may my spiritual teachers and guides of great virtue, my mother, my father, and my relatives, the sun and the moon, and all virtuous leaders of the world, may the highest gods and evil forces, celestial beings, guardian spirits of the earth, and the Lord of death, may those who are friendly, indifferent, or hostile, may all beings receive the blessings of my life. May they soon attain the threefold bliss and realize the deathless. Through the goodness that arises from my and through this act of sharing, may all cravings and attachments, false states of mind, until I realize Nibbana in every kind of birth. May I have an upright mind with mindfulness and wisdom, austerity and vigor. May the forces of delusion not take hold, nor weaken my resolve. The Buddha is my excellent refuge. Unsurpassed is the protection of the Dhamma. The solitary Buddha is my noble guide. The Sangha is my supreme support. Through the supreme power of all these, may darkness and delusion be dispelled.